We are going to start with the summit between the leaders of South Korea and China on the sidelines of the G20 Summit. Presidents Geun-hye and Xi Jinping vowed to upgrade their already highly established relations. They also agreed to exchange views on the upcoming deployment of the missile defense system THAAD to South Korea, agreeing to continue communicating on the thorny diplomatic issue. Our Song Ji-sun starts us off.
There were steps forward, but not dramatic ones, as the two inched closer to an understanding. Park called for Beijing's cooperation, stressing that this is the last chance to curb North Korea's nuclear and missile threats, and that if it weren't for those threats, there would be no reason for THAAD. Chinese President Xi Jinping vowed to implement the UN sanctions on Pyongyang and reaffirmed Beijing's stance on a nuclear-free Korean peninsula. Park said that being able to deter North Korea's reckless nuclear provocations will contribute to peace and stability, which is in the two countries' common interest.
The two countries expressed concern and recognized the urgency and severity of North Korea's continued provocations. As for THAAD, the two sides exchanged their basic stances and will follow up with further communication.
President Xi, however, expressed opposition to the U.S. missile defense system being deployed to South Korea. According to China's state-run Xinhua news agency, President Xi said, quote, "Mishandling the issue is not conducive to strategic stability in the region and could intensify disputes." The two sides were on the same page in terms of developing bilateral relations, with next year marking 25 years of diplomatic ties. Park said relations should be upgraded from recognizing their differences to trying to narrowing that gap.
지금 우리 모두가 직면한 다양한 안보, 경제적 도전에 효율적으로 대응해 나가기 위해서는 새로운 시각과 접근법이 필요한 때라고 생각합니다.
We must take an active role to encourage global and regional peace, and we must overcome difficulties and challenges for China-Korea relations to develop on the right path.
Going forward, Seoul and Beijing agreed to reinforce strategic communication on multiple channels while involving Washington in a trilateral dialogue. After having agreed to expand strategic communication on North Korean issue with Russia and now with China, President Park will continue her call at summits with the U.S. and with Japan at our next stop of Laos for the ASEAN Summit. Song Ji-sun, Arirang News, Hangzhou.